Hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to the final video of 2020, which is basically taking a look back at a year in review. So I hope you guys will join me on this journey by grabbing yourselves a cuppa and let's dive in on it. "2020, yeah, rubbish. Rubbish year for a lot of people, absolutely terrible, but the aim of this video is to focus on some of the positives, some cool stuff that's happened, and also I want to have a look back at my own hobby goals, what we've achieved this year here at Hobbytime at Healys, and go from there really. So to kind of kick things off, let's take a look back at some of the awesome stuff we've seen this year from within the Warhammer community. In terms of 40k, we saw the launch of 9th edition, massive launch, which was fantastic. The game, from the few games I've had, played really well, super smooth. We saw some of the finest models I think I've seen come out of GW in a long time. Things like, for me, like the Necron release, the Silent King, my personal favourite, the Void Dragon. The Void Dragon is just a beautiful model, so dynamic, so just gorgeous. I can't wait to get my hands on one and paint it up. I'm going to wait a little while till I finish the rest of my backlog and go from there. For Age of Sigmar, obviously we saw the Christmas Day announcement for some more Hedonites of Slaanesh, which is going to be cool. Sigvold looks amazing. We saw a lot of great things come from the White Dwarf, which I think kind of went under the radar a bit. Some of the Tome Celestials added some fantastic stuff for some of the Age of Sigmar armies. Like the Troggoth's got a really cool sort of buff, and just some really nice things that came out of there. Obviously, we saw as well the first step in the Broken Realms book, the Morathi book. Looks really good. Again, really excited to see what more comes from that. I have to admit, the Christmas Hedonites announcement surprised me a bit. I was fully expecting it to be another Broken Realms one, not a full new Hedonites battle tome, which sadly means that my nice one here, which I probably only cracked the spine on once, maybe twice, didn't get much use. But that's just 2024, isn't it? And not many time to get some games in. Then we saw some great stuff for the smaller games as well. So some really nice new expansions, the Catacomb stuff for Warcry, some of absolute gorgeous and dynamic kits from them. Diachasm released. We also, for Underworlds, and just generally some really nice stuff that's come out. Of course, the Lumineth, how could I forget them? God, so many of these I'm probably going to forget, but in terms of GW releases and the Warhammer stuff, we've seen some really nice stuff. Blood Bowl 2, that was another good one. The Necromantic Horror Team, again, one of my favourite models from the year. Kits from the year, they're awesome. And I think it's good to highlight these good things that have come out, because it's, in a year where there's been a lot of down, let's shine a light on some of the positive things that we may have forgotten about throughout the whole year. For myself, so at the beginning of the year, I set myself some hobby goals. So I'm going to kind of have a look through the hobby goals now, tell you how I got on with them. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be great. And then in a separate video, so in January, I'll release what I'm doing for my 2021 hobby goals. So for my hobby goals, one of the ones I had was finish both 10-man squads for my Angel Sanguine sort of intercessors. Yeah, I didn't do that. I have to admit, this year, apart from kind of like a couple of characters, I didn't really paint any of my Blood Angels. I think it was because when I was playing them, I was enjoying them. Then we saw the 9th announcement. That combined with sort of lockdowns and stuff and not being able to meet up and play games, I just kept them on the back burner. I was like, oh, I'm not going to play them for a while, so I'll leave them there. And so I haven't really picked them up since. To be honest, I got the new supplement. I've had a quick look, not an in-depth look at it. So a lot of things kind of like, I need to catch up on myself. One of my other goals was bring my Tau up to 1,500 points and tabletop ready. So not exactly parade ready, but tabletop. Yeah, it didn't happen. It really didn't happen. I think that was the same thing with the 9th announcement. Whilst there wasn't much in terms of for Tau at all, it's kind of, they went on the back burner. I'll wait till the new codex comes out so I can decide what to do with them. You're probably going to see a trend here in terms of the 40k stuff. Now, one of the ones was bring my Necrons, bring up at least 750 points painted and tabletop ready. That I achieved. I'm very happy with that one. I worked on my Necrons at the beginning of the year before they announced the new stuff coming out. So I painted up my Annihilation Barge, my Luminor, my Ghost Ark, some Necron Warriors, and a couple of characters. And I'm actually really happy. That's one of the ones that I ticked off the list. I'd totally forgotten that was one of my goals, if I'm honest, until I reread through them. So that was a nice surprise, and I managed to tick that one off. For my Custodes, I wanted to have them finished built. So I had 6 squads left to do. Wanted to see them finished and painted up. Now with those, I'm going to call this as kind of like a half achieved, mainly because my custodes list changed quite dramatically. So I made some cool conversions for some Sagittarium custodes. We saw the new Forge World Compendium, which made me pick up a few new units. So whilst they aren't ready, I can comfortably field a 2,000 point list, at least based. So I'll take that. Like, I'd say about 50 to 60% of the models are painted. So I'm going to kind of a little half tick in that box. One of my ones was finish some stuff for my Stormcast Eternals. Again, for this one, this wasn't one I achieved. However, I did, which made me very happy. Probably one of the nicest models I think I've worked on, if I do say so myself. I did finish up this guy, my Drakesworn Templar, which was a fantastic thing I managed to do. And as an additional hobby goal, I managed to get featured on the Hobby Roundup for it. So lots of props to this and the time it took me to do it, which was really nice. And if you want to check out more photos of this, check out the link to my Instagram in the link tree below. But really happy with this one. Spent a lot of time on it. And it's probably the biggest model I've painted in some time, which was really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Although I didn't get some of the other characters done, I got this done, which makes me super happy. So some of the other ones I wanted to do was I wanted to play at least 3 games of Kill Team this year. That didn't happen. Anything around playing a certain amount of games this year didn't happen for a lot of people. So I'm not even going to cross that one off the list. I'm just gonna say no, it didn't happen, which kind of sucks, but everyone was in the same boat. There was a couple of bits I wanted to do then around my social medias. So one of them was to bring battle reports to the channel. Now, again, for obvious reasons, that wasn't able to happen. We did film our first battle report in between here in the UK, between the first and second lockdown. It's been edited, it's ready to be uploaded. The only reason I haven't uploaded it is because I didn't want to bring a one battle report randomly to the channel and then have no other content for a while. Until the whole coronavirus is kind of over, we probably won't see battle reports on the channel. I want to bring them as regular content for you guys, and I hope you can appreciate why it hasn't been uploaded. It was great fun, really fun battle report between Tau and Custodes, and it was nice filming with somebody for a change rather than kind of me sat in the little studio area I've got here. So yeah, it was really good. It was a lot of lessons learnt, a few more camera tweaks and things I need to do, so fingers crossed if everything blows over by next year we'll see some of those come back, come up, some battle reports. So let's hope for those. So I'm sorry I couldn't bring them to the channel this year, but like I said, unfortunately things beyond my controls will stop me there. But they are in the works, and I know I promised them at the beginning of the year, but they will come up hopefully in 2021. Let's hope for that anyway. Another one for YouTube was to continue to upload 1 video a week. Now, for this, I did this for the most part. We moved at the beginning of the year and our town flooded, so there was a lot I couldn't do at the beginning of the year. There was a period of time for about a couple of weeks where I didn't upload anything. And then apart from in the last, probably say 8 weeks, we've been, I think I've been fairly regular uploading a video every week, which has been great. The last, a lot of people have been asking me why I haven't uploaded in a little while. I'll be very honest, I kind of, it's a mix of things. It's been very busy in terms of my day job. I'm still working, so have been for the whole year, so I'm very lucky for that, but it has been busy because of it. And a lot of the content I wanted to put up kind of involved either me getting hold of the latest battle tomes, the latest codexes, compendiums and kits. And with the postal service being the way it was, a lot of it arrived kind of a week or 2 late, and that's even from GW itself, which made me really sad. And by the time that was up, I didn't think it was relevant enough to upload a video. It would take me, alongside my work schedule, about a week to film, edit and put it up, so I'd be 3-4 weeks behind everybody else. I got a little demotivated when I couldn't upload the battle reports, that I have to admit. So it's kind of been one of those. I kind of took a good step back, kind of had to really think, and I've planned out a lot of videos that I want to upload. So you will see some videos coming up in the new year, which I'm really excited about. So I'll be back to uploading regularly every week. But again, for this one, there's a little half tick in there. I think for the time that I was able to, I was able to upload videos weekly. So, but yeah, that was kind of for that one. So hopefully that answers a lot of questions of why there's not been an upload in a while. 2 of my other goals that I had were kind of closely linked, and it was In terms of my Instagram, keep uploading, keep regular content. Very happy with how that went, and upload at least 12 finished units on models this year, which I've achieved, which again makes me very happy. A lot of special characters, singular models, as well as a few squads. So that makes me very happy. So yeah, otherwise the list has been a bit hit and miss. A lot of it beyond my control, a lot of it because I just didn't have time, and I've learned a lot from it about how to put together a new hobby goals list for next year. So there'll be a new video for that coming out in January, so keep an eye out for it. But a couple of things that I really want to shout out about is things that weren't on the list that have been massive changes for us here at the Hobbytime HQ. And the first one there was Twitch. Basically, I made a decision to randomly try and stream mid-year, so July, the last Sunday of July, which was, I think was the 26th, was our first Twitch stream. And that was myself and a few other, basically a few friends who are, from the hobby as well. And we just did a hobby hangout. We did that once a week for about 6 weeks. In August, I was like, right, let's try and hit affiliate, and uploaded a bit more regularly to hit all the bits. And beginning of October, we hit affiliate, and it's just blown up. We now have a Discord, we have a Twitch, Twitter has been added in, which has been fantastic. It's absolutely blown my mind, and it's all because of you folks. It's your, I don't know, just you guys turning up to the streams, supporting the channel, viewing, lurking, chatting. We've met so many fantastic people. Now it's 3 times a week that I stream. I have various guests on with me, and when something just blows up more than you can expect. And this is a time just to say thank you to everybody who has supported us on all of the social media platforms. But a particular shout out to Twitch, because it was something that wasn't planned. I kind of tentatively put my foot out there to see how it went, and it just went, so far it's going absolutely fantastically. So a massive thank you to everybody for that, and that's a real big positive I want to highlight. So 2020 has been filled with a lot of negatives, and highlighting the positives I think is a really key fundamental thing we need to look back of. There hasn't been a lot, but in terms of here at Hobbytime at Healys, there has been a lot of positive, which has made me very happy. From like I said before, Twitch, Instagram, the social media is doing well. The YouTube as well, we're doing really well. We're doing well with subscribers. Again, apologies for not uploading much in the last few weeks. It's been a, in terms of a hobby related stuff, I think we've had a good year. And I owe all of that to you guys. So this is a thank you from me, and I truly mean it, to say thank you for your comments on the videos, for the views, for tuning in and chatting with us live on Twitch, for popping into the Discord. If you want to access any of these medias, please check out the link below. It's in my link tree, and you can come and join us. We've got some fantastic people, and it's just amazing. And this is also a shout out to anybody who is who is at home in lockdown and wants somebody to talk to whilst doing the hobby. Jump on, whether it's in the Discord or on Twitch. Like, please join us, and we can chat. And we've got people, we on international. We have people from all over the world who join in and tune in, and it's just amazing. So yeah, that's kind of about it, really. So thank you again. Hit me up in the comments below. Please let me know what your favourite model of the year was, what you voted for on the GW page if you have done, any hobby goals that you've achieved or ones you'll kind of hopefully strive to do next year. As I said, there'll be a video coming up in January of what's to kind of be expected for the channel, what sort of content we're going to be uploading, as well as my own personal hobby goals and how to write a hobby goals list. I think it is something that we need to take a step back and have a look at. I learned a lot from mine this year, so I'll be sharing with you my experience on that one. So all that there is left to say is thank you all very much. Stay safe, stay positive, and above all, whatever your hobby is, be an ambassador for it. If you want to support us, please hit that subscribe and notification bell to let you know whenever we're uploading a video, and please check out the rest of our social medias in the Discord, because you can come and chat with us. It's awesome. So thank you all very much, and have a happy new year. Bye bye.